support the show. Drop a like and subscribe. I promise you that is worth all your time. P. Nicole.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your girl P. Nicole. Welcome back. Did you know if you were arrested for a crime but not convicted, that arrest actually stays on your record? Now, one would think if I'm arrested for a crime and those charges were dismissed, dropped, or I was found not guilty, that those charges would automatically be removed. No, they don't. And you may think just because the charges were dropped, dismissed, or you were found not guilty, that those charges or that arrest can't be used against you. Well, technically, according to the law, they're not supposed to, but for profiling purposes and job applications, you can bet your bottom dollar that they absolutely do. But the good news is there's a process that you can go through to get those arrests as well as your fingerprints removed from any criminal database. And no, you don't need an attorney, or you can do it on your own and it will cost you significantly less. Now, we'll go over how much that is at the end of the video, so make sure that you stay tuned. Now, the procedures on how to get your arrest records expunged may vary from state to state, but you can go to the Collateral Consequences Resource Center at the website you see right here on the screen. You can also find the website in the description of this video. And on that website, you should find a link to your state-specific guidelines and the procedures. But for this video's sake, we're just going to go ahead and use Alabama since it's alphabetically the first state and they have some of the toughest laws in regards to getting your arrest records expunged. So this process is going to seem like a lot, but Alabama is just kind of one of those states. So the first thing you'll need to do is go to Alabama's law enforcement agency's website, which you'll see right here on the screen. It's going to be www.alea.gov. Once you click on the link, you will see that there will be a petition. This petition will be in PDF format. By the way, you will have to print it out because you can't fill it in electronically and submit it. You do have to mail this in or potentially fax it. Please check your state's guidelines for that. You will need the case number for the arrest. You will need the person's name, address, you'll need their phone number as well as their email address. You'll also need to know the charges that you want expunged. You then have to select the type of arrest it was, whether it was a misdemeanor, traffic violation, or a non-violent felony, etc. Then you want to select if the charges were dismissed or if you were just found not guilty. Then they'll ask for you to answer a few questions. One being, why you seek expungement? Well, because I wasn't found guilty and the charges were dropped or dismissed. Duh. You'll also need the name of the arresting agency. And then you'll have to swear to the information by signing on the dotted line. I do want you to attach a certified record of arrest, or a certified record of disposition, or a certified official criminal record, which you can get from the arresting agency, aka the police department, for a fee, of course. Now, in the state of Alabama, they would like you to serve the petition to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, the district attorney, as well as the clerk of courts of the jurisdiction that you were arrested in. Now, once you fill out this petition, don't just send it back to them. You have to also send a certified copy once again to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, the district attorney, and the clerk of courts. Yes, you about to get this work in today. They're gonna make you work for it. Now, once you have all required documents, which is what I just named, you want to attach all this to the petition, send it to those agencies that I just named. And if the DA does not respond with some kind of objection within, I believe it's 45 days, they may waive a court hearing and go ahead and just go ahead and expunge those arrest records, which is what you want. Now, how much is this going to cost? Well, for the state of Alabama, they just passed a new law in 2021 called the Expungement Law, and it has a mandatory administrative fee of $500. That's a lot of administrative work. But you know, if you don't know nothing else about Alabama, I'm gonna need you to know they gonna get paid. A lot of us have been in situations where we have been accused of a crime, arrested for a crime that was false. And so when things like this happen, we're released and the charges are dropped, dismissed, or we're found not guilty. But it's so important to realize that we have to clear our records, because anytime there's anything on your record, regardless if you were convicted or not, it will be used against you in profiling. Now, according to the law, again, like I said earlier, legally, they shouldn't be able to do that. But I think we all know profiling goes on. This is not about skin color. This is about arrest records, about being profiled because you have an arrest record, something that you weren't convicted of, something that was dropped against you or dismissed, but it is still on your record. So every time you get pulled over, when they run your name on that driver's license, guess what comes up? Any arrest. And it just causes the situation to be more intense. Also, if you're applying for a job, so it's so important for us to go ahead and exercise our rights. In order to exercise our rights, guess what? We got to know what our rights are. So I hope this information helps you or someone you know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Go ahead, support the show. Drop a like and subscribe. I promise you that is worth all your time.